The aim of show jumping is to jump the jumps without hitting them as fast as possible. At the end of the day, that's the ultimate goal that you need to have. Getting to that goal, you have to do a lot of homework.
The first approach is clean, safe, secure. The next step then is, of course, to do it in a certain speed, to be able to compete against others and maybe even be faster than the others. Turn shorter or go faster.
You see with the best riders, they always give the horse time at the fence and they find out places in the course where they can take more risk. I think a key part of having a very good show jumper is having very quick reflexes, and a horse is very elastic in the body, and a horse that you can adjust the stride very easily.
That's what it's all about, really. The guidance between the jumps, the control, to control the stride of your horse, because all we do is we gallop, we canter between the jumps, we don't trot or walk. If you are able to lengthen and shorten the stride in any speed, you are able to manage any technical course.
The course builder has a wide variety of jumps and obstacles they can use to challenge the rider. The layout needs to be both technical for the show jumper and entertaining for the crowd.
The course builder's job is to try to get faults everywhere. I like to ride courses that are for the rider because I think that's where the technicality comes into it.
There's uprights or oxes, where you just, an upright, vertically, you just have to jump high up. And the oxes or even the triple bar, you have to jump not just high but also wide. For an upright, you need less speed. For the oxes, you need a bit more. In the end, it's the course builder's job to find the right balance between enough height and width of the fences and as well technical enough, which means the distance between the jumps.
They also use a lot of different colours because horses are colourblind, so they adapt differently to colours and different types of fillers, different things on the side of the fences and different angles, and there's 1,000 different aspects that come into it.
For me, the most difficult are for sure the combinations, because you have 2 or 3 fences in a row with 1 stride or 2 stride, because you need to get in really perfectly. If you come on another fence, you can maybe come, I would say, 20 centimeters too big or too close. You can still manage, but in the combinations, you really need to come on the best possible way. That makes it actually the most difficult.
To keep each event fair, riders aren't permitted to view the course layout until it has been completed. They can then walk the course to calculate how many strides the horse will need to take between each jump and determine the best angle of approach.
The first thing I do is I just walk the course generally how it is and get a feel for it. And then the second time I walk the course, I know a lot more how to walk this line. For example, if I walk a line and I walk middle to middle and it's a bending line, and I walk it a little bit forward, the next time I'm going to walk it a little bit more inside, for that horse, so that I know if I go inside, I won't have to ride so forward to the fence. I'll probably walk the course at least minimum 3 times, sometimes 4 times. Then I visualize how I'm going to ride it, and then I think about it probably another 5 or 6 times before I go in the ring and try to focus and concentrate and imagine myself riding those lines. You basically have to go in the ring and have a feeling that it becomes automatic. That's normally when things go the best.
The International Grand Prix circuit is the pinnacle of show jumping and presents the greatest challenge to the rider. It falls on the designer to maintain the highest standards of technicality and complexity.
Course designers have to be innovative. They have to think of ways where they can catch you as a rider or as a horse without making things too complicated. Now you see a lot of different style of fences. They try to make, walls that are really spooky, and they try to make fences that draw horses in, and that depends on the colors and the lightness of the poles. They're a lot lighter than they used to be. The shape of the cups are different now, and they're plastic. They used to be metal, and they're more shallow. Before they were very deep. Over time we have seen a lot of change, and I think we will see more change, and it'll be interesting to see how they're going to change, because you always think what can be better than, or what can be different than how it is now. I think the course designers, they have a lot of new theories and ideas, and you see that gradually throughout the years of riding. Show jumping is very clear. You have 1 down, 2 down, stop. You don't have to look pretty, but you have to get the job done.